What's up YouTube, it's Mitchy, and today we're going to talk about how to win more gunfights in Rainbow Six Siege, as well as just how to put yourself in the most advantageous situation when going into an engagement. First I'll talk about some things that can be applied to both offense and defense, attacking and defending, and then we're going to go more in depth into attacking, since as we all know, Siege is defender-sided, and a lot of the times, as an attacker, you're going to have to do more in order to outsmart and outplay defenders, or holding angles, or whatever. So anyway, I didn't really need to have the prep phase here, but we could create a situation, I guess. Let's say the defender's top red here. So obviously you need to get this guy off of top red to take cash and CCTV, you know, sights here or whatever. So start thinking, what are ways I can do this? How can I put myself in the most advantageous situation? And how can I save my life while still getting the kill and still at least moving this guy? So let me show you kind of ways that you can do that. First off, the bad way of going about doing it would be to just come in, you don't drone, you come to the bottom red and try to contest it. You're going to get yourself killed. This guy has all the advantage in the world. Here's what you need to do instead. You need to either drone it out. See that guy's there. And then obviously you can use utility to basically move the defender or kill him. Or don't even come through this doorway. Instead, look for another way. Other ways that you could get the defender off of top red would be by going to that window. You come to garage window, obviously you know where he's at. Try to get the kill off there. But you really don't want to expose yourself to him. You don't want to step into angles that he's holding. And above all else, use your utility to get the kills instead of trying to win the gunfight. Because 9 times out of 10, he's going to get the kill on you. Other ways, obviously, would be construction. Basically, you get the idea. Just find ways around having to take the gunfight at the bottom of these stairs or even at that window. Because this is a really strong position. And this can be applied to all kinds of spots, all kinds of maps. As a general rule, don't challenge a defender when he's holding an angle. If you're trying to enter this door, there's a guy playing kind of behind this blue table in construction. You know he's watching this door. Instead of trying to walk through and challenge it, maybe open up this wall. Or create a pinch where if he's still there, you have a buddy on this window. And then you enter maybe from that door. Or you open up walls from gym. Just as attackers especially, you want to put yourself in the best situations possible. Now, I said I was going to give you some tips on tips that could be used on either side of the equation. One thing, when you're moving around the map, is to keep your crosshairs at head level. This is going to give you the best chance of winning quick engagements, you know, getting those clean one-shot headshots, if you will. But basically, you know, in a game like Rainbow Six Siege, where the core mechanic is one shot to the head means you're dead, it's important to keep your crosshairs at head level. And I would say even in lower ranks, keep them more at crouch level. You see it a lot in lower ranks, people are crouch walking around the map. When you get higher, they're going to be standing. But either way, a good rule of thumb is keep your crosshairs at head level. I wish I had a barricade. Actually, you know what? I can probably just go to a window. There's these notches on barricades. They're like, they almost look like staples, but I'll show you. So this right here, basically, second up from the base of the window, that's head level for windows, doorways, what have you. So just keep that in mind, you know, when you're approaching barricaded doors or something, keep your crosshairs right there. Obviously in a situation like this, you know, I guess it's a little bit lower. If we go to this door over here, you can see better. The second notch is head level, first from the top, second from the bottom. Pretty simple. Other ways you can improve your chances at winning engagements is to constantly peek in and out. Obviously, if you're on PC, you want to hip lean, aim in. But Siege is a game of constant movement, and that's true even in gunfights. There's a way to win without having the best aim. That's when the small battles within the gunfight, positioning, and I don't want to say lean spamming, but honestly, you gotta be moving back and forth. The more shots you can get them to miss, the better the chance that you'll hit them before they hit you. Other ways, obviously, that can help you win engagements is creating new angles. I just opened this entire wall. Let's say I'm trying to, contest cash door, not sure why. As you can see, I've created a new angle, one that a defender may not be expecting, one that gives me a better line of sight than them. It's just going to increase your chances of actually winning a gunfight. For the defender side, I would always say try not to get too aggressive. Hold angles that, attackers are most likely to walk through. Obviously, people come up these stairs, so you may want to play like right here, hold that angle or something. Or even, construction door, hold it head level right here. Don't get overly aggressive as a defender. I think jump outs and everything are great. It's just you're gonna die more often than you're gonna get a kill, or you're just gonna trade anyway. So your best bet's just to play it safe, put yourself in advantageous positions on defense as well by holding angles that attackers will walk through. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Just to recap, keep your crosshairs at head level. Make sure you move as much as possible. You still want to be accurate, obviously, while you're moving around. You want to strafe and still have somewhat, some amount of accuracy. As attackers, create new angles. Use your utility to work around having to actually take an engagement. And make sure to drone where you are going so that you are not caught off guard. I can't stress that enough. As defenders, hold angles that may catch the attackers off guards, but are also common entry points for attackers. And hopefully if you guys implement that into your gameplay, you'll see more success. So anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Hasta la vista.